when we're kids, we go to mom or dad and we say, Mom, Dad, I want. And we tell them something, and they're busy doing something. They say, well, how are you going to do that? Well, of course, the kid hasn't got any idea. And because he can't say how he knows it, well, so he gives it up. And that's why when people grow up, when they want something, if they don't know how to do it, they let it go. They've been doing it since they were little kids. They were directed to let it go. Well, the first thing they should do is understand why we have goals, not just to set a goal, because most people don't set goals right. They're operating with a limited level of consciousness, so they're thinking, so it's got to be something really meaningful. And we're not taught to think this way. We should sit down and don't give any thought to where the money's going to come from, where the help's going to come from. It's what do you really want? Like Ed Hillary was a beekeeper in Auckland. What could I want? If I just let my mind run, just wander, use my imagination, how do I really want to live? That's what they should be doing. That's where it should start. And then don't listen to anyone that tells them they can't. Go to someone who has done something and ask them, what should I do? And then do exactly what the person tells them. I carry a goal card. I always have. And I keep it in a plastic sleeve. And when I touch that, see, when you write your goal, you create a picture in your mind. It's like painting a picture in words. And that picture is impregnated into cells in your brain. Well, when you touch something, your sensory factor touch is affected. It sends a light message through your central nervous system and activates those cells in your brain, so the picture of your goal flashes on the screen of your mind. I started to treat it as a joke. But I started to think of earning money. Now you think, well, weren't you thinking of that before? No, I wasn't. I was paid whatever they give me, and I was always in debt. So I was thinking debt. Now I'll tell you one thing I've learned. If your goal is to get out of debt, you'll probably stay in debt forever, because that's what you're thinking about. And I quit thinking of debt and I started to think of earning money.
It's like, I think it's fascinating that even though you don't believe something in that moment, even if you tell yourself a lie so many times, you will start believing it.
Well, there's no question about that. If you tell yourself a lie often enough, you're going to start to believe it. It's got to be believed. You've got to believe it. And if there's no belief, it ain't going to happen. See, when you believe it, you're encased in the idea. You fuse with the idea. And that makes all kinds of things happen. The people that quit, they never really bought into the idea in the first place. There's no money. We don't know how to do it. We don't know the right people, so we let it go. So we don't go after what we want. Most people set goals to do what they think they can do. There's no inspiration. That's why 90% of them set a target and they quit. They set a target and quit. When you're going after your heart's desire,